Hello students, here is our new writing lesson for Tuesday, the 8th day of September. And what we were focusing on writing right now are these lowercase letters that are tall. And that can be confusing because lowercase letters, we always talk about lowercase letters being the small ones that fit under the line. However, all of these letters right here are lowercase letters, but notice they all touch the top line. They all touch the top line. So they are lowercase letters that are tall. And we have already practiced the L, the H, and the B, and tasted the letter T today. So we're going to check that one off too. And we're going to practice this letter T. And after that, there'll be 3 more tall lowercase letters that we'll finish up this week. And we'll be done with those tall lowercase letters. So now let's practice that letter T. Super simple. It is just like making a plus symbol. So you start at the top to bottom. Always top to bottom. Then you pick up your pen or your pencil and you cross right on the line. And that's a lowercase t. Remember, the uppercase T also starts in the same way, but the cross goes at the top. So that is, excuse me, that is not what we're working on right now. We're working on the lowercase t. So you are going to be starting at the top, going to the bottom, crossing right on the line. So you can pause the video and make these letter T's. I'm just going to make a few more as an example so you can see them coming into existence from the top to the bottom and crossing right on the line. Starting at the top, down to the bottom, crossing right on the line. From top to bottom, touching the top line, touching the bottom line, and then crossing right on the dotted line. So please make a line of T's that look just like this and make sure there's spaces between them so they're not touching. Because look what happens if you don't make spaces. You have a T, and then you put another T right here, and then you put another T right here, and then you put another T, and then all of a sudden it just looks like a fence or something, or tally lines or something. So important to put spaces between your letters. Next up, I want you to simply write the directions, the cardinal directions. Let's find an empty spot here. And yes, I'm sorry that I moved the view and you can't see the other words, but you know how to pause the video now. So you can pause that video and catch up, and then you can copy these words, which are simply going to be the 4 directions. We learned about north, which of course starts with an N. North, and I'll draw the arrow again because that helps us remember when we're looking at a map, north is up, unless otherwise noted. Then we have south. This word also ends with a TH, just like north. South. And south on a map, when you're looking at it, is the bottom part of the map. You look down. So we have north and south. And let me put a line in here so we don't get confused. I'm just going to make, here, we'll take out the ruler. You can see how a ruler is used, see? I have rulers in our class that we can practice drawing with, but when you have a ruler, it's easy to make nice straight lines. Look at that. Now I was just able to divide up our into two sections so we don't get them confused. So north, south, then we have east, and that's an EA, east. There's the word east, and when we're looking at a map, east will be in this direction, off to the right. Finally, we have west. W-E-S-T. And so these are the 4 directions. And it does get more complicated, as you saw on our compass. But we are going to stick with what is simple right now, which are the 4 directions. Oops, Mr. Barry, you just made a mistake. West is not that way. I bet you guys noticed that before I did. So I erased that arrow and I put it on the other side. That looks more accurate. So there it is, guys. Your writing practice for today. Make sure you are writing your name and the date. And all you need to practice today is this letter T. I just wanted to see you to see that this is part of a group of words, all of the tall lowercase letters. Practice some letter T's, practice a line or two, and then north, south, east, and west. That is your writing assignment for today. Thank you for participating.